What is going on, guys? My name is Travos, and today I'm going to be doing a quick tip kind of video episode thing. I might do others if things come to me, but I have 6 really easy tips that if you implement them will be very, they're just so easy, and if you're not doing them, you're just really missing out. So the first thing I want to show you guys is the speed reload. Now, if you look at the lower right, and a lot of people are starting to realize this already, so this might be a little bit redundant for you, but if you look at the lower right, look at my bullets, okay? So this confuses some people. I shot one bullet, but I lost the 32. Now that's because I double tapped X. Actually, I mashed it a whole bunch, and it did a faster reload. I'll do that one more time. And then a normal reload. So slightly slower. And it's just, if you have Scavenger, like I'm starting to actually like put on my class, then, because I want to try for the DNA bomb. I want to go for it. But if you have it, it just so much more allows you to actually, like do everything you need to. And for something like this, like just double tap it. It auto reloaded because I was out, and it just went weird. I don't know if that is a. Feels like when you're out, it does a slow reload. What is that all about? Maybe not. I think it does. What do you guys think? I don't know. Oh, that time it accidentally did. Yeah, I did see like that. There seems to be a glitch sometimes when you try to do it. But yeah, that's definitely a little bit faster. On some guns, it's more prevalent than others. So now to the next one. Let's go to the armory, and actually, I don't know. It seems to be working weird. But if you have things that you don't want, you can actually hold X or just press it, and you can redeem it for XP. So like this is elite, so it gives me 2,000 experience. Greens give 500. I can't really remember what the other ones are. I'm assuming blue is 1,000. But yeah, you can redeem it, and it'll permanently delete, but you can gain it back. But yeah, you can gain XP just by doing that. Like let's say you don't want a lot of your stuff, you can just gain XP and level up faster. Uh, and then the next thing is actually for prestiging, so I'll just run you through that. This is the third tip, by the way, if you're trying to keep track for some reason. But when you prestige, it actually affects your camo progress. So, like, I recently prestiged, I guess kind of recently, and it restarted my progress on long shots. I already had Cryptek Neptune and gold already, so that wasn't hindered, but the progress, the 13 out of 200, that is actually what's being affected, and you lose that progress. So if you're close, if you're like kind of getting there and you really want to be as efficient as possible, don't prestige yet. Just just wait a little bit. You might not care, and I don't know if there are a few other things like that or not, but when you do prestige, by the way, I'll explain this as well, you do lose your attachments and have to gain them again. I'm not sure if you keep your progress, though, if you prestige unlock a gun. I haven't tried that yet. And then the options menu. There's tons of options, guys. This is tip number 4 if you're keeping track. So yeah, the option menu. Like, I play tactical, so you'll see that. Definitely, you guys, at least try vibration for a while. Give it a good shot. Try turning it off. Because, seriously, it helps so much with your accuracy if you do that. Like, pretty much every pro will stand by no vibration. They'll tell you that completely outright. Just take it off. And anyone who does use it will just say it doesn't matter. It's not that it's good or anything. It's just it doesn't matter, they'll say. But then, like, just take vibration off. You don't need it, and a lot of people say it's helpful. Just at least try it. It saves battery life. I don't see really any negative for turning it off. I've been trying out high sensitivities, so that's why I'm on 7. Normally I would probably be on like a 3 or 4, but I don't know. I'm able to do it, so why not in a game like this? Safe area, that's I always have it the minimum possible so that everything's as squished together on my screen, so that I can see it with peripheral vision a lot easier. That's kind of a minor tip though, but it can be really effective. Paintball. I don't know why, it's just fun. By the way, colorblind doesn't really matter. It's kind of weird if you're not colorblind. But yeah, paintball effects. It's kind of weird. It's mostly just fun, but it's the thing where it changes blood splatter to a green paintball color, and it shows you where bullets are actually being shot at in the effect, and it can sometimes be useful to actually tell where bullets are coming from a little bit. Uh, and there's no downside. Just put it on. It's at least fun. Auto weapon switch, I don't really care. Mantle, I don't like this. It messes me up sometimes. And how hard is it just to press A when you actually want a mantle? Like, you can just hold it if you want to. It's not that hard. And to remove all the mess ups that this auto mantle gives, like, it's so valuable. And then there are two types of aim assist in this game. It's not that they added another, it's the same as before, they just gave you more options on it. So, like, I've experimented with it mostly for accuracy practice, just like I'm doing high sensitivity, not necessarily completely just because it's good or anything. It's just accuracy practice, and changing both of these helps you really understand how the game works, and just test it out sometimes. I kind of like doing just rotation, but then sometimes I kind of like doing just slowdown. I don't know, just figure it out, just try stuff. Like with all these options, just try stuff. Actually, like, put some effort into it. I haven't actually done hold or toggle on this. I would probably want hold, although I don't really use the exo shield, so yeah. I have used it occasionally. I just feel like, actually, if it lasts long enough, I might want to do toggle. I don't know. I'll have to try it out. Next time I will do it, but I might forget. Oh well. Okay, so that was a long tip. Not so much a quick tip, Stravos. Okay, but like these tips are like so easy to implement. Like, that's why I call them quick tips. Then on your class, if you're using UAV, which I don't know why you wouldn't be because it's so useful, what I've been doing lately is support and threat detection. Now, support, obviously, it makes it so that your points go through death, guarantees you more UAVs per game in total in like long games like domination or something like that. Maybe not team deathmatch if you're good enough, but it guarantees you more of them. And just overall, after enough period of time, even if you're a pretty good player, it still should get you more in total. And then threat detection, just, it's good. It's the Oracle from Ghosts, and it's just, it basically does any other kind of thing you might want except Scrambler, like enemy direction, but it just does so much more, and it lasts quite a while. I might want to do extra time when I have the ability to put a third upgrade on again. But yeah, this is a very good setup for UAV. And yeah, I don't know why people don't use threat detection more. It's really good. Be aware of that. Also, like, system hack is like, while we're on the topic of streaks, system hack is crazy annoying, and I'm glad that people don't use it more because it's really good. But then also, like, I kind of want to use it, and I'm kind of giving you guys the tip to use it more because it is really good. But then, like, I just don't have a slot for it. That's why I'm not using it. But like, it is really good. But I hate saying so because it is so annoying. But then I guess threat detection kind of is too, so I'm a hypocrite. And then if you're like me, overclock. Okay, like, I would normally do stim or some other kind of thing or anything else, but I'm using overclock lately because it gets me in the habit of actually using the ability. Sometimes I go games without using it at all when it could be so useful. So overclock actually gets it used because it helps me get into places faster. The moment I spawn, I get in the habit of doing it. Gets me in the habit of realizing that I have one, and it's just overall a good kind of starter ability to get you set up and running in a game, and also to learn to actually use exo abilities. So I really like it. And actually, while kind of just like talking about the UAV, I have a question for you guys. Maybe you guys know, maybe you don't. But yeah, I don't know, threat detection. That would seem like low profile would still cover that, but maybe it has to be cold-blooded or something. Something else maybe. Because it is like through walls, it's not like a direct radar thing. But oh well. That's just for testing. That's for testing purposes. I'm gonna do a few more really quick bonus tips now, just because they're not really too important, but and they're really opinionated too. So that was the 6, and now on to like my own kind of suggestions for you guys. So like whenever trying to be better at something, you either have to invest time, effort, or money. So 2 things for money. Control Freaks. I've been liking them lately. They're really good. Scuffs. Really expensive, but pretty good, and especially in the long term. And then things that require time and effort, mainly time for this one, is Claw. If you play Claw, you don't really even need a Scuff. That's what I do, even though I have a Scuff. I play Scuff and Claw. Like, I'm so weird. But yeah, that's what I do. And then also doing the Ogre Twitch, as it's been coined, where you do, I'll go back into this so you're not just looking at the thing, but this is an Ogre Twitch. It's where you just kind of like, clockwise is kind of weird for me, but you just kind of like in the middle of a game, like you're just shooting stuff, and then you just warm up your fingers by just going like this. Like just, a lot of people do it, a lot of pros, a lot of other people, and this is more of an effort thing, not really a time thing. But yeah, those are some things to help you guys out. Hopefully this wasn't too long or too dreadful to listen to me talk all this time, especially with no other stimulus while I'm just like looking at the screens or anything. So that's all I was gonna say. So I guess I'll just see you guys later. Goodbye.